liberty, and justice for all.
Are there any members of the public that would like to address the board at this time? Okay, so barring that, any questions about the minutes of the previous meeting?
I make a motion, we accept the minutes as printed.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Treasurer Letourneau, are there any additions or deletions to the bills?
We have two additions tonight. One is Excel Health Plan Dash Group in the amount of $40,418.90. That's the December monthly premium. And the other one is Amazon for an amount of $471.56, and it's various items for the library.
Is that $471.56?
Correct.
And what was the insurance one?
$40,418.90.
$418.90.
Make a motion, the bills be paid.
Second.
All in favor, say aye.
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 No.
Go, you got a question?
No, I just don't think that the bills, I don't want to approve the bills tonight, because there's some unbudgeted bills in here that are not in budget. And that's the way I feel.
Would you like to elaborate?
Sure. The first one is the Bishop Crook luminaires for $2,800.
Yep.
That was not a budgeted item, and the past administration ordered them on their own without informing the board, and now they expect the board to pay for it, which isn't fair to this board. And that's the way I feel. I mean, and there's a couple others in there. I see a Twin State bill that I looked in the budget, there's no money in there. So as budget officer, you're gonna have to figure out where this money's gonna come from and transfer it.
Oh, the lights are being reimbursed by IEP.
But it's still our money, and it was not approved.
It was budgeted
No, it
under a
wasn't.
different part of the budget.
It was not in the budget.
It was in the budget under lighting.
No,
No.
no.
He, when he put it there afterwards.
You put it there afterwards, yes.
Yeah, we're stuck with it at the moment. Although they did work very well in the park. That park is bright now,
No, it isn't.
except for the tree.
No, no. We just went over there and looked at it. They're bright, they're brighter than the last ones, yes.
A lot, yeah.
But they ain't as bright as the one on the street even.
No, they're brighter than that. I've tested it with my light sensor.
Well,
Seems like it's more yellow than
yeah, it's more yellow than it
the
is.
streetlights. The streetlights are whiter,
Yeah,
a little bit brighter.
but they're brighter than the streetlights.
Now, if they play shuffleboard, if people were gonna play shuffleboard tonight over there, they wouldn't be able to see where the lines are even.
No, the shuffleboard doesn't even have lines yet. Nothing.
I didn't say that. I said if they had the lines there, you wouldn't be able to play shuffleboard, you wouldn't be able to see where you were.
Well, we're getting off.
Yeah, I don't have
I'm
a
just,
response to that. 'cause
okay,
there's
the
no
other
lines.
thing I have is, I noticed that there was $248 paid off to Twin State Technologies, and I looked in the budget, I don't see any money in there for that. So as budget officer, you're gonna have to take and figure out where this money's gonna come from. I mean, we keep on doing these shortfalls on this budget. I mean, 36,000 here, $200 there, $1,000 here. Somebody's gotta come up with this money. And unfortunately, I mean, I talked to our mechanic today, and, you know, he's looking for tires for the loader. I mean, they budgeted $4,300 for tires, and the tires are $6,800.
I've already asked our son to figure out how to do that.
But
I've
that's
been
not,
tracking that since last week.
that's not his job, that's your job, as budget officer.
And
You
I've
need to
directed him
figure out
help-
where the money's coming
And
from.
I've directed him to help me.
But I'm just saying, look at the shortfalls that we're coming onto. Financially, we were handed a budget that is gonna cripple this village. If we
That-
keep-
That-
If we keep spending the way we are.
The Twin State's coming out of my training, not out of my training money. That's where it should be coming out of. Because that was to set this laptop up, which is also coming out of the training.
Was that budgeted?
Is budgeted for training. Because now all the training is virtual, since we're not traveling anymore, that is coming out of the training budget. We got this for the training budget, so I can do my training.
That's not in the list of bills, is it?
Should have been, oh no, that hasn't gone through yet. Where is that, what's the status on that?
We haven't received a bill for it yet.
You haven't received the bill for it yet?
Be next-
Which is funny,
next
because that's
meeting.
from Amazon and it's sitting right here.
So you bought a laptop,
For,
With the purchase order, with 2 quotes. And it's already paid for as far as my understanding is. So where that is
We don't
in
even
the
have a bill
system,
for that yet.
you haven't gotten the bill for it yet.
No.
so is that to replace,
I think we did.
Did we?
might
The
have been
Or
computer-
maybe it was at the last meeting.
Yes, I mentioned this in one of the first meetings.
Yeah,
I mentioned it was gonna be coming out of the training budget because all the training is virtual. And the mayor's computer can't run it. So I got this to replace the mayor's computer. It's portable, so I have my email wherever I go. And if I'm on a business trip or something and need to attend training, I can do it now with this.
Even though we didn't do it.
so in other words, you take that home with you?
It's with me at home, it's with me in the office. If I have training, I do it on this. And I always have access to my email.
back to spending money?
I mentioned this in the second meeting, this isn't a surprise.
So isn't that supposed to be village property? Is it village property?
Yes,
So if it gets lost or stolen, are you responsible for it?
yes.
Then that's what I wanted to know.
If
For the
this
record.
gets lost or stolen, I am responsible for
For
it.
the record. It just seems like there's no, communication on, on what's going on here.
I mentioned this all to you on like the second meeting.
yes, he did, I will have, he did say that he was getting a laptop.
I'll look in my minutes.
Yeah, I remember